What's up, y'all? It's your girl Liana of Liana Innocent Chat, coming live from the Front Porch Studios. I just made the Front Porch Studios up, but it does have a nice ring to it, doesn't it? Y'all, let me just say this as we get into the video. Welcome to all our new watchers and our new subscribers. Thank you for joining us. Um, Thank y'all for being on alert and waiting and watching with me for skits to drop in our preferred storyline. Let's see who all is in here with me. So we got Shireen, Looney, Monique Blade. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Minister Yolanda. Eric Kelly. What up, though? Cheryl. Deborah. Chris Sims. What's up, Beverly? Sandra Smith. Hello, Sandra. Charlene, what's going on? I'm sorry, Charlene, what's going on? Michelle Barnes, hello. I thought I saw Moonlight in here too, but I guess I was wrong. Kanisha, hello. Cynthia Owens, hello. I will definitely go live in the morning. They didn't post anything worth it, but I got something I'm working on that I'm gonna put out in the morning. I'm still editing that Nemesis video as well. Isella, hello. I thought I saw Moonlight Cookie. Taylor, Jules, Pennette. Hello, hello, hello. All right, y'all. I'm in agreement. Denise, hello. Tayboni, hello. Kenya Johnson, hello. Donna, hello. Definitely. Keisha, hey, Keisha, thank you for posting that. Definitely hit that like button when you come on the front porch with us. Hey, the other Keisha, Judy Thames, Willie Walker, Donna Campbell. I can't shout out everybody. I'm going to try to do as much as I can. Aaron Mack, Sharon Taylor, Lady D, what's happening? Cheek, Maggie, D Brown, hello, hello, hello. What J Dub at? Anybody know what J Dub at? All right, there go J Dub. What's up? Hey, Cooking by She, what's going on? Thank you, Monique Blade, for making sure you hit that like button. Everybody do like Monique Blade did. It's 6 on the front porch. Y'all go ahead on and hit that like button. Okay, let me tell y'all this. I'm only going to play a new skit if it drops. I'm not going to go back and play them skits. I'm not going to go back and play them skits we just got. And the reason why I'm not going to go back and play those skits is because them skits piss me off. I think Tiki 313 said it best. We were bamboozled. I feel like we were bamboozled. I did discover why we weren't getting anything. Hey, Sherry Flanagan. And that was because I know Chase and Wayne and a few others were at the film festival, ABFF in Miami. And that's fine. That's fine. Hey Adina and Lil T Smooth. But I am no longer interested in seeing this without some type of comeuppance for Bethany. I understand and I get that she has lost a lot, meaning that she don't never fully win like she thinks she be winning. She don't really be winning. But it seems like she gets passes. Yeah, Shirley, yeah. Hey, Daniel Little. It seems like she is continuing to get passes for her behavior. And I get it, it's Brooke's birthday. But we could have saw this energy last night. Y'all understand what I'm saying? When she said Larry was coming over last night, we could have got this energy last night and been okay with it. To now come back with this, where they're having a separate party at Bethany's house, well, they're at Shar's house. It's gotten old, and I feel like we were bamboozled. We had to wait on content, which is fine. I mean, they had something they had to go do, and I understand. But the problem with it is that they gave us the Bethany crying skits. Oh, why does this keep happening to me? Why? Why? Yeah, I'm sick of Bethany Looney. I'm sick of it. And I don't know who keeps dropping these things about Christy leaving the skits. Because I want y'all to think of something. They said Christy was leaving the skits. When was this? This is June. So I want to say it was like towards the end of last year. They said Christy was leaving the skits back then. Or it might have been even early this year. And we were like, okay, well, maybe they're going to go and give us a court case. We have been waiting on this court case since February. Actually, since before February. But we got a date, a month or a time frame in February. Then we got March. Then we got April. Then we got May. Now we are in June. Exactly, Red Gal, because Mike dropped all his skits. We got this Anthony and Denisha BS, which I kind of like. I think like this. I think I do like if they go ahead and branch that storyline off. I think I might like the Anthony and Denisha storyline. But if Denisha holds true to what she's saying, Anthony, she's not gonna deal with Anthony long as he married to Amber. This may be how bad he wants Denisha is gonna be what determines how quickly he signs them divorce papers for Amber. So then now we will have Amber and Anthony gone their separate ways. Anthony over here with Dave dealing with that stuff, and dealing with that stuff. Okay, and Denisha and Delisha and all that stuff going on over there. She did. She had her finger back up in her mouth. Hey, Elf Hinton and Luan. So I don't think, and I think Looney said it. I don't think she's going anywhere. I can, Danielle, I agree, but I can only stomach so much of the Libby and Terry storyline. I'm still adjusting to it. And for me, it's the same kind of BS microaggressions with this woman playing games with this child and winning. And Kiki is much younger. So that one will likely trigger me way more than this one did. Exactly, Chris Sims. CJ Dub said he getting so sick of it all, he don't even watch the other skits. Chris Sims says, I love the actions, but we need some resolutions. Larry went hard calling Bethany out. Now the same old, same old. Yeah. So it's making me wonder if they've decided. It makes me wonder whether she's leaving. And if they've decided to make this go, like take this further out. You know what I'm saying? Like just stretch this out. Because J-Dub, let me ask you a question since you say that. This is something I've been wondering. Because more than anybody else, Deontay comes up on my timeline. So I got a question because I haven't watched Deontay's content a lot because I've been busy making my own and trying to figure out some other content I'm gonna do. I've been strategizing. Because as you know, I'm a content strategist by prior profession. Okay, did that for like some variation of content strategy for the past 30 years almost. So my question is, what is it that attracts you to both my channel and Deontay's channel? I'm not saying anybody shouldn't follow my channel or I follow other channels, okay? So understand. But I'm just curious, what is it that makes you feel like trusting our channels, if that makes sense? Like where do we have the same views? Do we, you know what I'm saying? Like, do we kind of have the same vibe? Because I kind of feel like I'm a little bit more aggressive and I get angrier than he does from the skits that I kind of happen to tap into. And it's unfortunate I don't even get to watch O'Neal as much as I used to, but I still will check if I'm not doing anything and it happens to pop up and I get a notification because I'm a member. I'm in O'Neal's membership, so I get more notifications from him, which is why I'm more likely to watch his. But I'm just a little curious because we speak the truth. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that, J Dub. Oh, we give an unbiased viewpoint for the most part. Yeah, I go to J Dub if I haven't watched Anthony and Amber storyline for a while, because sometimes I tip into the other storyline just so I can keep abreast of what's going on. But I do, I will step into O'Neal is my like how Auntie Riri said I'm her go-to point for this storyline right here to like kind of catch up what's going on. O'Neal is that for me when it comes to Anthony and Amber. Thank you, Maggie. I appreciate it. Yeah, I do call it out. I be trying to be. I don't know. I don't. I stopped trying to. Thank you, Linda. Kamalier or Kamalari. Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Um. Oh, thank you, Luan. I was just wondering because I'm start doing some new stuff on my channel. Um. Yeah, there's some things that have just become a little too much, to be honest with y'all. So, J Dub, thank you for that. Thank you for answering the questions and everybody else that chimed in. Because I know it came up a lot. I know one time I got kind of annoyed because I felt like I'm being compared to him. And, he was one of my first inspirations and stuff, but I try to be a little different. Okay, thank you. We both funny. Yeah, she's definitely a racist. Shonda Vincent, you like all three of us? Thank you, Shonda. I appreciate that. Cheryl, thank you. We did become a member, didn't we? Okay, Lady, I like that. I give you the next door neighbor vibe, and Deontay gives you the church counselor vibe. Okay, yeah, on that church counselor, that might cuss you out. Somebody said a but. Let me see who this was. I love your raw energy, but I also like Tiki 313 because where did it go? Because she is from Detroit and Michelle Renee, as all three of you have the same viewpoints to the skits. Yeah, we do. We do. Okay, my point of view aligns with y'all. Okay, it's interesting. Oh, my sense of humor. Yeah, I can clown. Sometimes though, it be hard to clown, and like somebody said, and I don't think they meant no harm, but I snapped on them anyway. They said I look depressed, and I wasn't depressed. I was just tired. I was pissed off because I felt like a lot of skits were made, and I think these were Chase's skits of Miami and the Miami trip. I don't know if they were Chase's for real. They may have been Wayne's. Pulling in Trey and Ernestine, and then also pulling in Delicia from the other side. And I don't know if they're getting ready to kind of mix and intermingle these people or whatever. But I'm like, we got so many of Delicia and them and Chase made his content about ABFF. Okay, got it. That at least told us where they were, because we were feeling some kind of way. And I also get pissed because I don't like my numbers to be thrown off. And if I don't have a plan, that's on me. I have to be better with my plan of what content I'm gonna drop. You know what I'm saying? Like, aside from like the standard skits, and y'all know how I do over here. So thank you, Dana Lucero. I appreciate that. And y'all, let me say this. I'm not looking for my head to be blown up. You all are like my focus group, right? You all are like my little focus groups. And so I use y'all and y'all's reactions, even in the comments. Sometimes I may not even comment back, but I be down in there with y'all. I be cracking up, right? But I also use that to kind of say, okay, they really ain't feeling this content right here. So why am I giving it to them? You know what I'm saying? Or if it's something where I feel like they might be feeling, if I keep dapping in it, they may. Or if I can tell, okay, there's a storyline that they're not familiar with. If I keep with it, because in the beginning when I started covering this storyline, nobody wasn't really checking for Bethany and them like that, because they gotten tired of it. Oh, thank you, J Dub. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Trishon says you're like that auntie at the family reunion that keeps it real. That's why I love you. Well, thank you, Trishon. I only watch you because watching you and talking with you is like talking to my BFF over drinks and I have a great meal and just hanging out in the yard on the phone. It's like the barbecue. We be roasting up Bethany over here. Listen, tell me what to do because I love your content, sister girl. Thank you, Brenda. Yeah, seriously though, I just want to know because that has been a comparison on here. Thank you, Yolanda. I appreciate it. And all my paying members, I really appreciate you as well. I really do. Christian says you are real auntie sis. You are the real auntie sis therapist, raw and unadulterated. You good or bad. Deontay cracks us up and gives us a different point of view. I get tired of him saying, I said it. I agree. Don't tell me what you don't like about him. Just tell me what it does for you when you look at these two. Yeah, when I'm out Bethany, I get a lot of that. Oh, DJ Wilma says she likes my channel because I interact with my subscribers. Yeah, and there's something I did more regularly that I stopped doing as regularly that I'm going to start back doing more regularly, which is my morning lives. You gonna tell me? I need to get back and make those. I think what I've realized is the morning lives are the most important lives that I do. I realized that because the feedback I've been getting from y'all is that, and even like in the comments when I do drop a reaction or whatever, Miss Yana, I missed your live this morning. Or if somebody does miss the live, like y'all tell me exactly what you need when you get these lives from me in the morning. So I think the morning is gonna be good, and I think I'm gonna let it be like in the mornings right around 9:30, 10 o'clock ish, and be more consistent with that. Kanisha says, Ayana, you brighten my day and my mood, especially on days when I'm feeling away. Plus, I love the prayers. It's truly food for my soul. Oh, I like that. Thank you. Oh, Cynthia Owens, thank you so much. With my country self. Okay, Taylor Jules got it. And it'll be but somewhere between 9:30 and 10 o'clock Eastern time. I'll definitely make sure I get back to the morning prayer because I've been hearing y'all and I've been feeling convicted in my spirit about not doing the morning prayers. Hold on, somebody said something about being pissed off. Denise says when I get pissed off, my expressions are really funny. Gotcha. Okay, Deborah Edwards. Appreciate you, girl. You be in the bushes, Shonda. You can still be on the front porch. We won't tell. Auntie, we recommend your channel for the deep dive on Larry and Bethany's. Oh, wow. Yeah, I do deep dives. Bethany saw red lights and how to defend herself when Shaw pulled up since Larry wasn't there to have her back. Yeah, that's what she called herself doing. Oh, Danielle Little. Okay. Some days I'd be sitting around waiting for your life to show up, and I'll be sitting there like, where's that one with that red lipstick? I hear you, sis. Consider me checked. Consider me checked. And y'all can call me out. Y'all can call me out and y'all can check me because I need to give y'all morning live. He did check her, but it was a soft checking. The same, he need to start meeting her with the same energy she come with. Oh, honey, sweet iced tea. That's what it is, girl. I like how we love on each other in prayer. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. So y'all, for the members, the people that are members, the members, the paid membership, there is something I have for y'all that you all are going to get first access to. You will get to comment on it. You will get to give me feedback on it. My goal is to start dropping in tomorrow. Um, I'm still working the kinks out, but it is relative to what I submitted. Like there were, I don't know, for those that don't know, I was encouraged to submit to a casting call. Now I got the itch. But I do have some micro monologues, a series of micro monologues, and I will begin sharing them first to the membership. And that's only because it's a more smaller focused audience right now. And then eventually they'll be moved over and made public. But I got to give my membership some exclusive content. That's it, Lady D. Thank you. Thank you for calling it out. Larry's checking of Bethany was like when he first came into the skits. This was a very soft checking. And she just kept talking, kept talking, kept talking. I'm like, is this chick gonna shut up? So I can't just be like, oh, we got one now. Right, Karen Sean, she's not gonna change. But for me, I'm not going to be able to continue to hear her say the things that she says about, hey, Dondra, hear her say the things that she says about Black women and Black people in general. Because to me, right, I needed to have a real G checking. Now, what I would have been happy with today, to be perfectly honest, is if they would have taken Cameron's mom and had Cameron's mom go to Lucretia. I'd have been cool with that. Thank you, Chris Sims. I be trying to, honey. I be trying, but woo, woo. And y'all, my husband, like, you ain't in the chat today. Y'all ain't on the front porch. Like, go back to work and leave me alone. Yep, it was the rubbing in Shard's face, another poke. And what he should have done was, okay, I opened the door. And when he opened the door, he should have slammed it right back in her face. Walked in, slammed the door. Christine Young says, hold on, y'all. but still worried about Bethany are going too far, and she knew everything was wrong. Now again, if they want me, what? Christine Young, I don't understand. I don't understand what you're saying. Tammy King, yes, her wanting to be a 1000% being a good stepmom did not last long. It sure did not, because one of the things that Brooke graded her on was how she treats her mother and how she talks about her mother in front of her. He did. He kept her from slapping the taste out of her mouth. Their hand was heading there. Yep, and that's the other thing too. It's like he's being emasculated through these skits, and I just don't see him being that type of man to take this kind of stuff off of this particular woman. We got 152 on the front porch. Please smash that like button. Let YouTube know that you still value this content and all my little shenanigans on the front porch. He need to let Shar put in the hospital. Yes, he did. He let her get away with calling Shar trash. And before that, she said that she called Shara. She said her dog etiquette and Brooke. So she really called both of them dogs in what she said. Her actions don't match her words. No, they don't, Karen Strong. That's the one I need. I need Leroy. Where Leroy at? That's it, Deborah. I'm tired of her playing in Larry's face too. Yep. And I ain't like that, Keisha. He had like it was the old him. No, and that's the problem. I think that's where they are going to start losing people, because people, okay, if they say their target audience are the aunties, right? The aunties, the cougars, tigers, or whatever they call them, their stuff. In other words, Gen X ain't about this bull. Gen X and older are not about this. We're not going to keep listening to this and putting up with this. We will, and I'm a Pisces. So I'm the kind of person, if I see that I'm not, I'll swim away. It's just what we do. We dip. I think all the men watching these skits should get together and let chasing them know to stop writing these men being emasculated. That's not okay. And stop writing these women to be gold diggers too. That's it. You don't tell me what to do in my house. Where's Leroy Brown? Thank you, Deborah. Said dog manners. I couldn't think of that word. I was so pissed off. The white people can have Larry and we'll take Eminem. That's a good one, Kanisha. Hey, Melissa. Melissa says, hey, young Larry soft with Bethel and snapped on Shara over Pearson. Brooke and Larry forgives her nasty behavior every time. I don't necessarily know that Brooke forgives it. I think Brooke gives her passes, but I don't think Brooke ever really forgives it. She's using Bethany. She should have checked her when she walked up to the house and Bethany started talking about that nonsense to her. As they don't know, go back. I have always said Larry wasn't going anywhere. I was through with him when he let Bethany throw his daughter's food away and then put her in punishment. I think in order for us to continue to support this storyline, there's gonna have to be a longer divorce storyline. It's gonna have to be one. And I'm gonna tell you why I think that. And I don't talk politics on this channel, but I'm gonna tell you. There is so much coming for us and our people in this world right now, and for people who stand alongside us that may not necessarily look like us, but believe in truth and fairness and love and Christ, the real Jesus Christ, that I think they're gonna have to give us something when it comes to this, because at some point it becomes rage baiting the audience, and the audience is not gonna take it. We have to see this particular character catch it like real bad. Michael Boston. Michael Boston says, "Y'all, question: how can Bethany be 1,000% good stepmother with Brooke is 18 years old and about to leave for college? Bethany missed her mark." Oh yeah, she thought she was checking Brooke when Brooke came to the house, but Brooke is 18 now. Brooke ain't got to listen to them Bethany say. Brooke can now say the same kind of stuff Jaden says. This is my dad's house, not yours. And she can say it with her whole chest. Well, y'all, so we got June, July. Brooke is going to real life college in real life in August. Larry needs to step up as a man, not a coward. Yep. I know, J Dub. Just stick with me. February 21st, March 8th, girl. Oh, by the way, let me do my June happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, June babies, adults and fine as wine people. Happy birthday to you and many more. Okay, got it out. See, and I have moments, and I'd be like, well, I got people waiting on me. I got people waiting on me. I feel like we're gonna get another skit. I'm gonna stay on at least till 9. Look. Yeah, I'm sick of what they did with Natasha too. Christian says this woman checked herself. I'll turn them on in a minute. This woman checked herself in the hospital on bull, did that, disappear too. We got Larry empowered from Louisiana trip and his family to get back home to go off for 3 days to what we saw that. Yeah. Like they gotta make it make sense. It shouldn't have been like this. It shouldn't have been like this. And we supposed to go along with that. Yeah, it's a constant of cutting people down. And I'll say it was cute at first. You know, when they had her at the office and stuff, and then people checking her and all that stuff, it was cute at first. But after a while, you got to give me a little bit more, which they did for a minute with the family, but then she started cutting up with the family. No, Southern University is only in Louisiana. They may have a satellite location at one of the other campuses, but like full on Southern University is in Louisiana. Ayana, when Brooke goes off to college, I hope Destiny doesn't stay with Larry and that demon he married. She needs to go with Shar. Well, I was wondering this, okay? Because when you don't get skits for a whole day and a piece, and then when you did get a skit, you get a skit with a character. I consider Destiny a major character. I no longer consider Destiny a supporting character, okay? But when you get a character like Destiny's, kind of they had a scene where she was kind of sitting out by herself during Brooke's party, and Shar had sent. This is the skit where Brooke finds out from Isaiah that the twins didn't graduate, right? So and then her saying, to Brooke, the conversation she had with Brooke earlier when Brooke asked her was she going to stay or was she gonna go, and she's sitting there and she's trying to make her mind up, like, yeah, but you're gonna be gone. It was fun when you were here, but now you graduated, you about to be gone, you about to go off to college, and blah 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 blah. And it just made me wonder if we were about to see a lengthy departure from this storyline. That's what I'm wondering. Brooke nor Larry defends Char's name. Char fought Duchess over Brooke taking her drink, but restrains from Berthol like Lynette. Yeah. Couldn't be my child. Couldn't be my child. Couldn't be my niece. Monique Blake said, "My, this is so much of this hit way too close to home and triggers it." Yes, it does, because we all grew up in a time, where we grew up. I grew up. I was born in '73, so I'm just outside of JC. Y'all know what JC and JC don't stand for Jesus Christ, right? So I grew up dealing with remnants and dealing with the mindset because I'm from the Deep South. So this is very triggering. W. Houston says, I unsubscribed from KW a long time ago. I don't know watch you and Deontay's reactions. The storylines are repeating and ridiculous. Michelle Barnes says, what I don't get is Larry never berates Bethany, but they let Anthony drag Amber all over. They do. They let him tear. Anthony wears Amber out. Brooke told her once that it was hard to forgive when she turns around and does it again before the forgiveness gets cool. Exactly. So when she be apologizing, it don't mean nothing. Michael Boston says, Ayana Larry not going anywhere. I think he likes Bethany's foul mouth. Ayana, as a former Panther, these skits with Bethany are destroying me. I was born in the 50s and a child of the 60s. When she says trash, I hear ninja. When she say, okay, I'm not a former Panther, but being from the South, when I hear her say trash, that's exactly what I don't hear nothing but that. Nothing but that. Lady D says, I'm Gen X, and once I seen this scenario, once I need them to go to the next scene. Bethany keep returning to her old self, does nothing but get on my GD nerves for real, for real. I know. Yeah, Letitia Smooth, that's exactly it. She mad because that ain't none of her daughter. And she Char's daughter for real. That's what I'm saying. It's like, did he forget that he was now Leroy? Did he forget that part? Because seeing to me like he don't forgot that part. He Leroy now. Don't go back to being something different. Keep that same Leroy energy. Bethany could never. So now we got a bunch of skits that ain't Bethany and Larry. Now we got Momo. I don't know. I do not like that girl. Yeah, we need the other version. Oh, happy birthday to your wife, Michael Boston. What's up, Nancy? I think, but see, they're not. Amber is not writing her own skits. I don't think. I think that's somebody else's storyline, and so she's having to work it. I did too. That's the other thing I don't understand. These little week parties they throwing. Oh, Cameron mom showed out. I think Cameron's party was a real graduation party though. I don't know that Brooks was a real graduation party. Well, the thing is, the actress that plays that is in Atlanta, so I don't understand what the problem is. Chris Sims, I don't know if they are attempting to balance things. I legit think because Chase was gonna be out of town, um, they didn't produce as many skits. And I think the issue is they didn't spread them out the way they normally would have spread them out. If that makes sense. I could be wrong. I could really be wrong. Let's see. He on eight toes with me. I needed him to go off on this woman. I want that same Leroy energy that was like one Bethany gone. You were born in 77, Keisha? I love how the front porch, how everybody on the front porch, they just y'all just connect. And y'all just like, yeah, I'm from here, and my maiden name was this, or my last name was that, or my grandma name was that. Like, I love the connection on here. I love it. Shireen says she sits there, play victim, play like, oh, I'm changing, and then like not even an hour later, she's back to house. When she got out of the hospital, she didn't last the dog. I almost cussed. She didn't last a doggone day. She didn't last a day. Nope, he don't stand up for her. The racism is triggering. Born 71. Unfortunately, people were like this in Florida growing up, but not as much when I lived abroad. Larry is in the get out phase. I think so. I think that's yeah. I'm praying we do too. We got 17 more minutes for them to drop a skit. Call. I'm going to bed at 9 o'clock. Y'all, I know it seems like I go to bed early, but I get up really early in the morning. I be up like at 4 o'clock and just don't go back to sleep. Sometimes I'll be up like 3. So by the time we get to this time of day, I be like, they're like, I'm gonna go to sleep. Like my bed be calling me. Michael Boston, I think it's improv. So I think they more direct them as opposed to actually writing stuff. That's what I'm saying. They didn't give us a follow up. They hadn't given us the follow up yet. Then it'd be like this long time. They most likely probably not gonna release it until somewhere between 9 and 10 o'clock. They will likely give us the follow up. Is it Chase need to stop playing with us? Nancy says they playing game. They playing a game. It's hot in Vegas. What's the temperature, Cheryl? It was kind of mild here today. It did start raining a little bit. That's what it seemed like. Ocean Way. She get to be 100% racist, and I guess it's supposed to be okay. It was cute at first, like I say, in the office space. Got a request on the floor. Ayana, can you please do the reasons? I'll do hints, but it could be errors in the storyline. Now I can do one where I point out errors and let that be one. Like, is this an error? And then call it out. Or a question: was Bethany adopted? Yeah. I can do something like that. Oh, girl, it's 94 already, and it's just not June. For what y'all gonna do during the dog days of summer? J Dubs, he need to be laid for one day, but they gonna fire you on your first skit. Cause you ain't gonna be taking it. You're not gonna be taking it at all. Nancy says her attack mode racism has always been triggering for me. Sometimes I just want to scream. Yeah, it is triggering, but y'all, let's do this. Let's look at it another way. And Deborah, I'm gonna use you as an example. Her racism is what got us to have this discussion about Native American heritage, Native American lore, and Native American artifacts and so forth. It gave us an opportunity to talk about a culture and understand a culture better on the front porch. So while she get on our nerves, her storyline does open the door for us to have certain types of conversations that we could not have peacefully in the realm of quote unquote real life. Y'all know what I'm saying? So that's something to consider. Right, Ocean Wayne. So I think that is what it does for us. I thought we would have gotten more skits with Stephen and Lynette. Well, hey, look, don't be calm down, Deborah, because you are right. It is too much. That can two things can be true. It opens the door for a conversation. So okay, we get the door open for a conversation, but when it gets to be repetitive and all the time, come on now, that be too much. So I agree, it can be too much. Go, Karen Strong. You better do that, girlfriend. Go ahead on. Go. It's 92 in Houston. Let me see what it is over here where I'm at. Like I say, it was kind of mild. Because I was outside early today. Let's see what's the weather. Right now it's 72 degrees. And we got thunderstorms rolling in. Oh, I don't think nothing ain't gonna never make me like the character either. The character is I like Shayla better than I like Bethany, and I don't like Shayla. Yes, we are. We still talking about that darn dream catcher. Bethany's story and I opened up a conversation of what realistic child abuse looks like, the kind that most people overlook or don't consider abuse. Yep. Yeah, they overdoing it. It's overkill. We know she's a racist. We don't have to keep hearing it. Cut that back some. We still got the court case we got to get through. So we done had Brooke's graduation, Brooke's birthday. Now we got the court case. We got Brooke leaving for college. I like Kiki too, Nancy. Gigi says, Ayana, I agree with you that it seems that Larry has progressed back to being that controlled husband of Bethany. He should have checked her for the disrespect of his child's mother. Yep. Now, I'm going to say this. I am about to say this. And this might make y'all mad, but y'all going to be okay. And I did say it in the skit because I didn't want to give them that satisfaction because I don't like how they played with us over the weekend. Well, how they dropped them skits and then left us with nothing. Okay. They left us in anticipation. They didn't leave us. You know how like the end of an episode leaves you in anticipation for the next episode. But if the next week somebody cut in with breaking news and you don't get your next episode, that's a letdown, right? That's what this felt like. Because you were waiting, you got to wait a whole week for that next episode. So we waited and we waited and we waited hours. Then we waited days. Then we waited some more hours for the next episode. And then they let us down with the storyline. They kind of jacked it up. So that is a frustration for me. So I did not call out what this one thing that I do agree with Bethany on. Okay. Now I said it was Brooke's decision whether Bethany came to the graduation. But I stand 10 toes down that if Shar did not want Bethany in her house based on past behavior, Bethany should not have been allowed in her house. Okay? Now I'm going to say this. If Shar didn't want Bethany in her house for that event, then Shar should not be at Bethany's house for the same event. Now that I agree. If you don't want me to cross your doorway, you damn sure can't cross mine. I think it looked rather foolish for Shar to be trying to go up in that woman's house. As much as we don't like it, it's still the place for Bethany to rest her head. Yep. Okay, it's a new skit on Facebook. Let's give it a minute and see if it's gonna show up on the thing. We got 7 minutes. Yeah, I'm not finna get off yet. Thank you, Looney. Thank y'all for letting me know. But that's my thing. Did you see the text about your what you call it? Okay. Thanks J-Dub and everybody for letting me know about the new skit on Facebook. If you don't want me to darken your doorway, then you cannot darken mine. Maybe. You're right, Deborah. Maybe. Right. Larry invited her. But if Larry also should be like, well, if you didn't want her at your house for the graduation dinner and birthday celebration over there for Brooke, then I'm sorry, you can't come over here for it over here. You understand what I'm saying? But I also say this though. I think Shar is marking her territory. Not even mark. I think Shar is reclaiming her territory with this move though. Shar is setting a boundary. This my family. This my daughter. You can't do this. You're not gonna keep acting like I was not there for my child when I was. Okay. So Shar set that boundary, and I don't blame her for setting that boundary. But I also say that was Brooke's graduation. She can't stop nobody from coming to Brooke's graduation. Larry supported her by encouraging her by working it with Bethany to keep Bethany away from that graduation. Because truth be told, Larry didn't want her there neither. Okay. But I think what they're showing us in a very subtle way, but if we pay attention, Shar is saying, I'm going in this house, and look at the skit. Go back and you can watch my reaction or watch the full skit. The one where Shar was like, she's now trying to go in the house, and Bethany blocks her way. And Char's like, I'm going in the house. Notice Larry kept Bethany outside talking to her. Char went in the house and slammed the door. She said, oh, I slammed your door. So I think, in a way, we're seeing Char make moves. It's like the skit where Char went over there and said, I don't want to come. And then, and said, I slammed her exactly. And when the skit where Bethany wasn't there and she came and she sat down in the house, she sat in the spot on the sofa where Bethany be sitting. When Larry is on the one spot and Bethany is in the other spot. So I think they're showing us even Char reclaiming something with Larry. Even like on the trip where when they went to Southern, even on that trip, Char said, I don't want her coming. Larry didn't argue because he didn't want to come in either. Don't tell me what's in the skit. And don't say I got to react to it. They still hadn't dropped it on YouTube yet. I didn't need to see the graduation. See, there was a way to tell this story without us even seeing the graduation. Thank you, L. Hinton. There was a way for them to tell the graduation. Okay, a perfect example was when they put in a piece of Brooke's graduation in the skit with the twins, when you saw the twins in the stands. There was a way to do it. We didn't have to be at the actual graduation. Yeah, they did something they reworked it. But the point is, we didn't have to be there for that graduation. We didn't have to have the actual footage. There was so much stuff around graduation. Let me see what this comment is. Ayana, I missed you on the front for what is going on. Let's get a girl. Miss Indy's a mess. But see, we didn't have to have that. We could have had her. We could have had them showing the graduates getting ready for graduation, and they could have went from one Isaiah and Kyra having a conversation. Because I think that was a disservice. We should have seen Isaiah. I know it's a new one. It ain't got the YouTube yet. We could have seen Brooke getting prepared for graduation. We could have seen this, like just like we saw the twins. We could have seen it, but we didn't see it. We didn't have to see the actual graduation. We could have seen them taking pictures. We could have had a picture of them, the kids taking pictures together and their family and stuff like that. But we did not necessarily have to see the actual graduation. I agree, Gigi. I agree. That party was a joke. It's like they just threw something at us. So y'all want me to see this skit so bad. I am not gonna watch this skit. I'm gonna wait till it show up on YouTube for real now. And then they giving us, well, y'all just gonna be there for me. Y'all gonna be there for me? Because they giving them to us out of order. Please don't tell me I'm gonna stand my wig out, because right now I really want to snatch it off. Now I do think Shara lied when she stood in Bethany's face and said, "Believe me, I don't want your husband." That's a lie. Yes, she do. Right? They didn't even show Isaiah graduating. Hey, Mulimo, I ain't seen it yet. They said I'm gonna snatch my wig off. And my hair cute underneath here. Okay, lady, they got a theory. And it ain't gonna even be me and Emma Jean either. What Chris Seals at? Lady D says, I have a theory, y'all. Do y'all think Sharp plans all along was to come to Atlanta to take her family back from Bethany? She has blocked Bethany out of all the Brooke celebrations and turned Larry from her. No, I don't think that's what it was. I think when Shar came back to Atlanta, she legit came back to Atlanta because she wanted to see her daughter. Because she wanted to be with her daughter for her senior year. Because originally that was what Shar came back to Atlanta for. She came back to visit Brooke and she asked Brooke to come move with her for her senior year. And Brooke did not want to. So now, lady, I don't think her plan was to get him back. I do think at some point, however, I do think at some point when Bethany kept messing with her, I think she realized that she could get him back if she wanted to. But she also realized she didn't have to do nothing. That if they were going to get back together, that it was going to be of Bethany's doing. And it was. All she had to do was make herself available within her limits, make herself available to Larry. When Larry started saying, my wallet is always open to you. When Larry started paying rent, when Larry started buying couches, when Larry started taking up for her, when he started inviting her to stay for cookouts and stuff, when he started flirting with her, when he became more playful with her, when he apologized her for going off on her, when he left and said, I'm gone, and then he gonna come over to the house and tell her he decided to leave Bethany after Thanksgiving, I think all Shar had to do was sit back and bide her time. To me, what Shar did was a grown woman move at that point. I'm just saying. Lonnie said, "You sure ain't gonna want to keep it on. I don't know if you're gonna snatch it out. I don't know." Now I want to take it out. Just call what y'all saying because the hair keep tickling my ear, and I'm trying not to like go to giggling because the hair from my wig sometimes it'll get right down on my ear and it'll start tickling my ear. Latif says, Auntie Ayana, play the one when Shar and Larry came to the Airbnb when she woke up on Larry's chest. Thank you, Millie Mo. I appreciate it. Gigi, yes, she has. She's shown that she wants Larry. She's shown it. Puerto Rico, she showed it. They are legit trying not to show this on this thing. You're right, Miss Yellow. She said she didn't want the ring. Hmm. I don't think her mouth is saying it, but her actions are not. If Shar did not want Larry, Shar would not be taking money from Larry. If Shar did not want Larry, Shar would not be going on taking trips with Larry. If Shar did not want Larry, Shar would still be dating someone else. If Shar did not want Larry, Shar would not be falling asleep with Larry in her room and then feeling for him on the pillow the next day. Oh my God. Yeah, they need to go and put this on YouTube. They need to go and put it. Yes, she did, Anisha. They need to go and put it on YouTube. What are they waiting on? That skit must be real good. She did. She enjoyed laying on Larry. She enjoyed dancing up on Larry, grinding all up on him. And folks said she was acting funny in Louisiana. I don't think she was acting funny. I think she was being smart because she had some people who she know can't keep their mouth closed. Shandy, I have no. Well, I do know where Rolanda is at. Rolanda is working on a production, and she's starting in the summer because she just had a casting call, and the deadline was last week. So they have the raggediest parties for the raggediest parties for teenagers I've ever seen. Where's the decorations, the classmates, the music? I want Cheryl to do their Puerto Rico day. Exactly. They did not deny it. No, they did not. Thank you, Deborah. There's a love language between Char and Larry that is not there with Larry and Bethany. And Bethany knows it. I get what you're saying, Danielle Little, because Bethany pushes you to that point. She pushes you to that point. I agree. She can't accuse them of doing nothing. I agree. They are not posting that freaking skit. Yeah, they gone out of order again. There's an SIU in Carbondale, Illinois. Okay, I've had enough. Bethany ruined Brooke's party by running her mouth. Time to let her go. Yeah, she just as loud as Pernell. No chemistry whatsoever. I gotta see this skit with D in this suit, y'all. I don't understand. It's like they still like they wanna like okay, so in a interview I saw of Wayne's from this past week. I don't know what channel it was on, y'all forgive me. But Wayne was saying how he has like 14 producers. So oh yes, Chris Seals, definitely. And he also said he has like two girls uploading skits for him. They need to get it together. Because this storyline in particular, I've noticed that the skits will not those skits do not get loaded in the order in which they're being dropped. Because there was a skit, I don't even think that skit has to this day has made it on YouTube. It was one that just kept it's one that just dropped. Um it dropped, I want to say it dropped last week or the week before. It was one of the ones where Bethany was crying in bed or something like that. It's one of those, I think. But the skit is still not on YouTube. It was never put on YouTube. But it's on Facebook. And that's why I had to go to get it. I don't mind getting it on Facebook. But I need to I like to have them on YouTube because then I'm not getting that little Facebook ad. I can freeze on the person's face and stuff like that when I'm talking. But this is torture. Okay, so usually when I go and start looking at another skit, it'll pop up on here. The skit I really want to see will pop up on here. So let me just pull it up. Hey, Tyron Epps.
I was like, now you can't have trainers on there, bro. You gotta take them out eventually. She took them out because she failed. She was like, Mommy, I don't need no training wheels. I'm a big girl. I can ride the bike. Daddy, take my training wheels off. I took them training wheels off. I'm like, okay, this ain't gonna be good. No, and as soon as you let that bike go, boom, I was like, I knew it. I know it. Mommy, let me fall. Boy.
Look who nestles up to whom.
Yeah. I am sorry for yelling at you.
I know.
You know,
I know why. It's okay.
I'm just so mad, man. You know, it's our baby, and it's like Duchess just keep messing up. It's like I invite her, and then she do this. It's like I try to forgive her for the whole tattoo stuff, and you know, you give our daughter some liquor. Like, come on.
I mean,
that's a lot.
Duchess trying to be the cool auntie, and we all have one, but you know, when it's your own child, it's like, what are you doing? I get it. I know why you got mad. I was mad too, but You know, to see you go off on her, I was like, woof.
I mean, to the point I hurt my freaking finger trying to get that freaking, like, girl, you want the liquor that bad?
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I cut my freaking finger on that dang cup. Like, I'm just, I don't know,
Crazy
man. I
thing
just
is-
pray. Don't get me wrong. I'm just scared, Larry.
My daughter's about to be 18.
I know, and I'm
And she's going to
scared.
college.
And she's going to be here without us.
I know.
Like,
We got to accept the fact that our little baby's growing up. She's not going to be a little girl no more.
yeah. I just hope that, you know, she took what we taught her and applied. You know what I mean? And don't be so cold. God.
I know.
I just pray that this situation is a learning lesson.
I mean, I tried to protect her as much as I could. That's my baby. So that's my job, to protect her and keep her from harm and danger and stuff like that. But
yeah,
no matter where you go, you're going to find it. I hope she's strong enough and mentally prepared to.
Wise enough to, you know, say no, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know,
I don't know.
I don't know, man. She just, you know, at the end of the day, she'll learn, you know?
Yep, they play games with their kids. But why?
I don't know. You know, I don't know.
Look at that. Who nestled to whom? I told y'all. She likes him. She wants her man back. When Pernell told her that, she didn't say she didn't want him back. She said that he's not leaving Bethany. But she never said she didn't want him back. You don't think this girl wants her man back?
Come on now. She come here, hopefully she just don't get in the wrong crowd, you know.
Well, hopefully we can keep her from that. Well, she'll just know something.
Yeah.
Who draped they arm and rolled their arm across Larry's chest? That was it, Shavonda. It was the one when she snuck in. Yep. It never dropped. But who laid on whom?
I don't know. I'm praying that she just take what we taught her.
Oh, so.
If it's not on in the next 12 minutes, then I'll go on Facebook and get it and do it. This woman is comfortable with this man and on this man. I do. She said, but you still married. She didn't say she didn't want him. And she was flirtatious in that little approach too. Yep. Thank you, Auntie Cheryl. Old times are hard to forget. Now, will they make it is a different conversation. That's a totally different conversation. Whether they'll make it is a whole different story altogether. They just dropped another JD. I'm going to Facebook. They just dropped another J Diva skit. But did not drop that Bethany and Larry skit. Give me 1 second, y'all. Rapid looking like a slap fool. They're not gonna let nobody be happy. Even when Shar and Larry get together, they're not gonna let them be happy. But I'd rather see them together and struggling than to see him with this racist white woman. I'm sorry, I just can't. I just that's just what my preference is. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get this thing because clearly they not gonna. And then they posted a wrong skit. Now they posting a wrong skit, y'all. I see. I'm going to Facebook. I would love to know why they keep playing with this storyline. All right, y'all. Let me take this off the screen. Turn off the comments. This might have been posted out of order too, but we're gonna see. All right, y'all. Y'all know what the deal is. We are about to get this one off Facebook since they have sat around and not posted the doggone thing. Thank you, Izella. Yeah, they playing. They playing. All right, y'all. Y'all know what time it is. Here's how we're gonna do it. All right, y'all. It's your girl Ayana of Ayana. Oh, let me count. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Ayana of Ayana's in the chat. We're in the chat on Bethany being Bethany and cutting the fool at the graduation/birthday dinner they're hosting for Brooke at Larry's house. Let's not waste any time. Like, subscribe, and share as we get into this video.
Hey, where you going? I was talking to you.
Oh my goodness, y'all can't come over here and talk to my auntie.
Yes, you gonna leave me like that?
She just sat over there forever.
Okay, all right. I'll tell you to me. You know what? I don't want to talk to you. I'm going to get the door.
Good, all right.
Okay, shut up. Eat your dry pasta. How about
You
that?
don't eat it. Why you don't?
Okay, so I already see a problem. Shar and Larry playing too much. They being too friendly with each other because they know how to talk to each other, and Bethany ain't gonna like that. Who at the door?
Hey, come on in. Come here.
Tamara.
Come here, bearing gifts.
She
Where's
was
mine?
starting stuff.
It's not your birthday or you didn't graduate. It's
Gone.
for my niece.
Where's everybody at?
In the kitchen. Come on.
I
I mean, as long as you bearing gifts, Brooke gonna be happy to
always
see
be
you.
very good. What you talking about? I'm gonna be welcome.
Hey, Brooke.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, sis.
Look who it is.
Oh,
Congratulations.
they're good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, Destiny.
Hi, bro.
Oh, hey. Congratulations and happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
How you doing? That's for you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Yes.
On the 2026 graduate.
I know.
We're going to tell you, I'm super proud of you.
Thank you so much.
Not only are you turning 18, but you graduated, and girl, the way you strutted across that stage.
I turned 18 yesterday.
Look at the hag. Bethany mad boy.
The way you strutted across that stage to get that diploma, I said, "Go, niece,
How'd you do it?
go."
How'd you do it? Okay,
I said, "You better walk across that stage to get that diploma."
Okay.
You better walk.
Okay, Tamara, you can stop. Tamara, stop. Okay, you could shut up. You know that I wasn't able to be there, and now you're doing this to get under my skin. You need to stop right
First of
now.
all,
This is ridiculous.
You did it, and I'm super proud of you.
And she knows
Don't
she
tell me
did
to shut
it.
up
We
no
told
more,
her,
okay?
no,
Now let's-
you're in my house and you're doing this. No, this is not okay.
You're gonna allow me to congratulate my niece. This is
I gotta
No, but
remember
no,
that.
it's fine to
Hold up a
congratulate her, but then you add all the
No.
those extra points just to get under my skin. Oh, since the graduation. Yeah. And you knew I wasn't there, so you wanted to get under my skin and hurt my feelings and do all of that.
So this about her. This supposed to be about. Did y'all see Brooke's face? But this supposed to be about her. I'm gonna have to do another breakdown of this one. I'm gonna have to do another breakdown of this one. Cause I ain't.
And I chose not to go because I didn't want to be around her or you.
Girl, shut up. You know you was not invited. So don't do that. No, you was not.
I got this.
You not invited.
What you're not gonna do is
what?
tell me to be quiet when I'm talking to my niece and
I'm
about my
telling you to be
niece.
quiet.
You know why? Because I was here when you wasn't. Okay.
And what did you not?
She was there. Tamra has let it be known. I was here when you wasn't. Now go ahead, Tamra.
You didn't take care of her. That was him, not you. And that wasn't her. That was him.
I did take care of her. So don't do that.
Before you were in jail.
Hey,
You over there.
let me tell all you, Cheryl, Tamara, let me tell all y'all something. This is my daughter's birthday. Y'all getting on my nerves right now.
Everybody.
Everybody's getting on my nerves.
Everybody. So don't pretend like she's not. It's
Oh, but how did it get started? We set this up for her, and you showed up really late with her, and then you came in and started with all the maybe.
Why are you so upset? Is it a time on how long she can celebrate her birthday?
Well, you know what? We wanted to put on something special for her, and you know.
You ain't complaining. Why are you complaining?
Open the door for you.
The problem is,
You open
to tell people I'm disrespectful. Now you let her walk away.
But it got slammed by me.
Which is not, yes. Always want to ruin something.
She every time. That's why she
So
couldn't
did
come.
she.
That is why Bethany should not be still in Larry's house. This right here, and with Brooke walking out, should be the catalyst to make Larry tell Bethany, get your ish and go.
That's why you couldn't come.
Here.
Yeah, and you did that on purpose, and you know it, Tamara.
You know what? That's how you feel because it's
Look,
your
y'all
conscience
cry
bothering
river.
you. It ain't got
Go
nothing to
ahead
do
and
with
keep
me.
flapping those big old lips at me with those glasses on inside when you don't need to be talking inside my house. Okay.
So now she's talking about Tamara's lips, which we know African Americans tend to have fuller lips than white people. Again, a microaggression steeped in racism.
Now keep talking with your big old butt eyes at me. Go ahead, I'm
And
listening.
guess what?
I'm
Let's not
listening.
talk about big nothing.
Okay.
Y'all, I'm sorry. It's everything is off now.
Hey, where you going? I was talking to you.
Oh my goodness, y'all can't come over here and
Yes.
talk.
You know what? We wanted to put on something special for her, and you know.
You ain't complaining. Why are you complaining?
Open the door for you.
The problem is, you open to tell people I'm disrespectful. Now you let her walk away.
But it got slammed by me.
Which is not, yes. Always want to ruin something.
She every time. That's why she
So
couldn't
did
come.
she.
That's why you couldn't come.
Yeah, and you did that on purpose, and you know it,
You know
Tamara.
what? That's how you feel because it's
Look,
your
y'all
conscience
cry
bothering
river.
you.
I know it.
It ain't got
Go
nothing to
ahead
do
and
with
keep
me.
flapping.
I can't, y'all. This is gonna throw my whole reaction off. I need them to put this on.
Hey, where you going? I was talking to you.
Oh my goodness, y'all
You
can't
gonna
come over
leave me
here and
like
talk to my
Yes,
auntie.
you gonna leave me like that?
She just said no.
At this point, I'm throwing the whole reaction away.
Why are you so upset? Is it a time on how long she can celebrate her birthday?
Well, you know what? We wanted to put on something special for her, and you know.
You ain't complaining. Why are you complaining?
Open the door for you.
The problem is, you open to tell people I'm disrespectful.
So Brooke and Isaiah walk out. So we got a new video now.
Now you done let her walk away.
But it got slammed by me.
Which is not, yes. Always want to ruin something.
She every time. That's why she couldn't come. That's why you couldn't come.
Yeah, and you did that on purpose, and you know it, Tamara.
You know what? That's how you feel because it's your
That's
conscience
fire,
that's bothering you.
know it.
It ain't got
Go
nothing to
ahead
do
and
with
keep
me.
flapping those big old lips at me with those glasses on inside when you don't need to be talking inside my house. Okay, now keep talking with your big old butt eyes at me. Go ahead, I'm listening.
And guess what?
I'm
Let's
listening.
not talk about big nothing.
Okay.
Okay? Because that ain't where you want to go.
Well, we the same size now. Keep going. What's happening? What's happening?
At all.
Baby, sit down,
Let me tell you something.
Okay.
You do not want to see it. I got everything
That's right.
that you probably want.
Okay, you got a little bit more cars just in different spots. That's right. Mm-hmm.
Let me say something.
Okay, you can tell me
Time
anything you want.
Today is about Brooke, and that's what it's gonna be.
What are you? You're seeing this girl is antagonizing people.
No.
But
You started
I'm
this.
just gonna make a play.
Those big old lips at me with those glasses on inside when you don't need to be
Oh
talking.
my God. Oh my God. She sounds like I can't. Y'all, I'm sorry. My live reaction is jacked up now. I'll go back and react to this separately. I'm going to get the next one that they actually did put on YouTube. I don't know if this is being done intentional or what, but I find it very interesting that the posters can't seem to post videos in the order in which they are dropped to YouTube. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move to the one that actually made it to YouTube because this one has pissed me off. And I'm also pissed off because they're not putting the stuff out the way they normally put it out. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to grab this one and I'm going to try to react to this one now that I know how it is. But something's got to be done about the people that keep this. It seems like it's this. I know it's not
in the first place.
just this storyline, but I know for sure that this storyline in particular, this happens to. The storyline people been waiting all weekend to get some to hear something, to see something. It's the one storyline they F up and can't post right. The one storyline where they keep skipping stuff and not posting what really happened, and then you got to go somewhere else and pull it. No knocking the Facebook. But I'm pissed off. I can't. All right, y'all. We're going to watch this one. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Ayana of Ayana Industry Chat, trying to react live in this moment to the Newberger Williams family and Brooke's birthday celebration at Larry's house. In spite of Bethany's microaggressions and in spite of the fact that Country Wayne's little posters can't seem to post a skit in order of sequence to save their freaking lives. Let's not waste no time. Like, subscribe, and share as we get into this video.
You're the one that started this in the first place.
You always antagonizing people.
And why would I do that? Because if you wouldn't start something, I wouldn't have to add on to it. You showed up late for the entire event.
First of all, Bethany, it's the same day. I can see.
But this is the woman. I want to get this off Shar. I want to get this back on Bethany. But this is the same woman who told Brooke, after getting the failing grade of 25 as a stepmother, that she was going to try to be 100% better stepmom to her. Even though this girl's getting ready to go out to school. And she couldn't let Brooke have this moment.
The entire event.
First of all, Bethany, it's the same day. I can see if we came the next dang day.
And you made a choice to come in here and poke every little thing.
You said something to her first.
No, I didn't.
And then you included it.
Yeah.
You was talking to
I
her.
was going to speak to my niece regardless and congratulate her.
Yeah.
If you like it or not, even if you didn't come
And
to
you
graduation or not.
but you knew that was going to hurt my feelings. You knew that it was going to poke the bear. You knew that it was.
So despite her giving Brooke her flowers and congratulating Brooke Brooke's congratulation has now become about Bethany. Somebody need to poke at Bethany. Really?
How old are you talking about some dang killing?
That's enough. Look, I said that's enough. I'm so sick of y'all acting like children all the time. We can't.
Nah, mofo. You need to be sick of that little regular white woman you got now that you done call yourself married out of anguish and frustration. That you done had raised your daughter and call her all kind of racist names. That's who you need to be sick of because she started this. You didn't have a problem with what your sister was saying to your daughter. Bethany had the issue because she in her feelings. So that's who you need to be calling out. Not Tamara and not Shara in this moment.
We celebrate Brooke because of y'all. Every single time we have. Shut up. You too.
Well,
you know what?
When we are not with her.
When I say shut up, I mean shut up in my damn house.
You
know what?
You
know what? Everybody,
you might can tell
this party's over. Everybody, if you do not live at this, I said shut up.
You not there. I'll get
out. Everybody, the party's over. Everybody get out. Shara, leave. Tamara, leave. I'm tired of you too. Go to the room. I said go to the room.
It should be go to the room. It should be go to the room and get your bags and pack your stuff and get out my house. That's what it should be. And that's the part that's pissing me off about this storyline because it does not make sense. Because I don't know not nary a black man. Maybe I done missed some, but I don't know not nary a black man that will let some woman like this sit up in his house and show out on doing his daughter's thing the way this woman's showing out. Y'all can't tell me this makes sense. You can't tell me it makes sense.
Everybody get out.
And I want some cake.
If you are not,
well, I want a piece of cake.
If you are not Destiny,
we ain't sung happy birthday.
Everybody, get the hell out of my house.
Well, we sing happy birthday. Give me a hug. Come on, we sing happy birthday because he's talking about get out.
I don't sing happy birthday. Birthday's over. Everything's over. Everybody get out.
You know what?
Tamara,
baby, I've been kicked out of better places. I don't care.
You need to go.
I'm waiting until they.
No, you ain't got to wait.
I've been kicked out of better places.
No.
This is the
Tamara,
perfect.
leave.
But y'all, this is the perfect time. Since Larry want to play games like this with Shara, this is the perfect time. You didn't get out of my room in Southern though, did you? Just like I had to put you out my room in Puerto Rico. This is the perfect time for Shara to drop that bomb, boom, on this marriage. Perfect opportunity, perfect time.
Bethany.
But you know,
I will go momentary.
Now let me tell you something. The next time you bring your happy-go-lucky stuff in my house, I'm gonna tell you.
Get the hell out. Everybody get out. You too. Go. Go to your room.
Do not yell at me.
Bethany, why are you still here?
Because they are still in
I
our
don't
house.
need you here right now.
And we don't need them.
Room, kid.
Get out, trash.
Get out. Go to your room.
Leave. Get out. Why are you still in the kitchen?
Because they're still in our house.
Bethany,
I will leave
go
when
to
they
that
leave.
room.
Go to their room.
Stop, Shara. Get out.
Bye.
See? Who pokes the bear? Who pokes the bear?
Why are you still here? They're gone. I need you gone.
They're not gone.
I need you gone.
Brooke, I love you. Bye-bye. Have a
Shara, leave.
All right, Destiny, baby. Come on, say nothing wrong with us.
This is ridiculous. You can never have nothing right with these. Cool.
This is exactly why Destiny did not want her in on the Miami Sweet 16 birthday trip. Brooke got up and had Isaiah walk her out. She took the birthday thing off and everything. That should have been a big sign right there. Tamara celebrating Brooke in the way she did was not a poke at Bethany. Bethany, I told y'all when she sat there crying, and once Larry really shut her up and she was done talking, that she was going to do something. Here it is. And once again, we, the viewers, are left to watch Bethany's microaggressions and to watch Bethany destroy important events. It has gotten old. It's played out. Now I need to see Larry go in that room, pull her bag out, pack her shit up and tell her to get the hell out of his house. I need that. I don't need Bethany going in Brooke's room trying to check Brooke and Destiny. I don't need to see that. I don't need to see that no more because Brooke's grown. That it's over. It should be done with. But I'm not the one writing these skits. But I can tell you what I'm about done looking at. I can tell you that. I will change this channel all the way around if I got to keep following this storyline going down this rabbit hole that leads to nowhere. Y'all let me know what y'all think about down in the comments. And while we're down in the comments chatting about it, let's make sure we be about it. Like, comment, subscribe, and share until possibly the next skit. Peace and hair grease, y'all. All right, y'all, I'm back in the comments. He already, I don't care if he, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care. Shara done said she don't need his rent money no more. Shara already done came up. They already done discussed that, Apostle Clark. She don't need that rent money no more. When the person he should have kicked out while he had that blood there, while he had his blood, his family in the house, Tamara shouldn't have been kicked out of the house. Bethany should have been kicked out of the house. Shar does need to expose it. She needs to expose it. When he told me to get the hell out of his house, you invited me. I didn't invite myself. But when he told me to get the hell out of his house, oh, okay, you want me to get out your house now, but you didn't want to get out my room when we were in Southern. See, Shar ain't vindictive enough for me. She wasn't vindictive enough for me. I need somebody to be vindictive. I need somebody to be so spiteful that it kills Bethany. And did y'all catch? I've been saying that Bethany and Lucretia are the same size. Did y'all see in this skit that she said she was Tamara's size? Bethany not Tamara's size. One, Tamara's taller than Bethany, and also Tamara's more shapely than Bethany. I'm not gonna keep doing it. They got about another week with me, and after that, that's it. You know what, Melissa? A lot of people do that. I would go early. I would see if I could, if there's a way that I could go ahead and attend summer school. I want Brooke to say it. Brooke or Destiny or somebody. She couldn't let that girl get her congratulations from her aunt. She couldn't. I don't know. I don't come from a family of black men that would do this. I don't. So I don't understand it. I do not understand it. It's not realistic to me. That's right. He went darken my doorway. I don't want to count to 10, Keisha. I don't want to count to 10. One, let me tell you why I don't want to count to 10. I want to be mad right now because they did the whole thing. What was this, Thursday? With Bethany crying. Then we had to go the whole weekend and we got them little raggedy skits that we didn't need. Okay? Then when they give Bethany back calling people trash and all that kind of, I don't want to hear that. That should have been done the other day. It would have made more sense then. It don't make sense now. He should have went, drug her big behind in the room, had packed her shit up and put her out the house. He should have told Bethany to go too. Exactly, Morella. What happened to her stress? Why she ain't? Why what she doing didn't cause her enough stress so she could pass out right now? Oh, I can see Brooke. I think what's gonna happen is I'm willing to bet what's gonna happen. Destiny gonna say, I'm going back. I'm not gonna stay here with her. I'm stay with Auntie Shar, and then I'm going back to Chicago. That's what Destiny's gonna say. Brooke is gonna say, I'm gonna stay with my mom until I go to school. Oh, I know she wanted them to leave, but she did it at Brooke's expense. Now we can go back to the previous skit. When they first got there, Bethany was snapping on Brooke. Yes, Gene Smith. The baby she ain't never carried. Oh, I get that's why they didn't want her there. I never said I didn't get why they didn't want her there. I totally get it. I said it was up to Brooke whether she came. I still stand by that. And if Bethany would have acted the fool at the actual graduation, that would have been on Brooke. But we supposed to believe and accept that in other words, we know these skits, but make them realistic. This is drama. Make it realistic. Make it realistic. Because right now it ain't. This ain't it. This don't seem realistic. And what get me, he kicked them out when all they were doing, yeah, all of them were talking loud, but he kicked them out when they was telling Bethany what she was doing wrong. She told him that. I heard her. She told him. I heard her. She did tell him that. It don't happen when Bethany ain't there. At this point, there's no reason for her to go. Take your niece. Your daughter can decide if she want to stay there. Take your niece and go on about your business, because Brooke 18 now. Yes, Chris Sims, she needed to see this because she trusted Bethany to celebrate her. It's all about the real dog, Bethany, calling Sharbrook Destiny trash and his sister. I don't care nothing about no PTSD of Hinton. I don't care if it did kick in. Because the person he needs to give this energy to, he didn't give it to. To me, it seems like he's begging and pleading with Bethany when he should have checked her. Exactly. She did the same thing Thanksgiving. She did it Christmas. She's done it over and over again. Yeah, Vanetta, I knew she was going to start something. I called. I said she's going to do something. But I thought it was going to be days ago. I didn't think we were going to go through the weekend being hyped up and pissed off like we were because they weren't dropping those skits. And then when they drop the skit, they're going to give us this. Bethany being the racist that she is. Now I need to see a skit where Brooke is going off on both of them. That's it. Any celebration is not her. That's what she do. This is what they give us. Over and over and over again. So at this point, I'm thoroughly pissed off. The only thing that's gonna make me feel better if I see a skit where he go in that room, since he sent her to her room, he go in that room, he pack her stuff and tell her to go on about her business. If he got divorce papers and he's sitting on them, he needs to serve them today. You have to understand, Larry. You didn't have my back. You let that trash talk to me any kind of way. You let your sister come in here and say all that stuff, and she was coming for me. It wasn't about Brooke. I love Brooke. That's it. She don't care as long as she gets her way. I already got my birth control pill. I already got my blood pressure pills. Christina says this woman stands her ground and he cowers down. They allowed a real celebration to happen off camera. Brooke needs to go off, and Destiny is going to back her up. Well, they need to make haste. Because what I seen right now ain't it. It ain't it. This what we waited for? I'm glad you think I'm funny, because I'm really being serious right now. They had us waiting all weekend for this. D. Brown, I'm going to give Brooke grace for the moment, because I'm going to tell you why I'm going to give her grace for the moment. she'll likely call Shar to come back and get her, tell Larry to take her to her mom's house, or she will go tomorrow and not come back. That's it. But I think Brooke was kind of hopeful that it wasn't gonna be nothing. So now they have embarrassed Brooke. And when I say they, I'm saying Larry and Bethany, because Larry condoned it. When he told them other women to get the hell out, even his own sister, Bethany felt like she had won. Now what she's going to do is try to go and apologize to Brooke. And I need Brooke to have that same energy that she had when they told her, when she was getting ready to go to see her brother, have the baby come, when Bethany cut the food that day. I need Brooke to be on that kind of time. I know, Penette. Don't let it stroke you out. I was mad in the moment, but now I'm analyzing now. If I were Destiny, you think I would stay there? Either you send me back to my mama's house or I'm gonna run away. I'm not finna stay here. Not with her. She said we trash. You call my auntie trash, you calling me trash. I wouldn't stay there. And I would let Larry know I'm not staying here. I'm going back to Chicago. Brooke's leaving. I don't want to stay here with you. Give me my ticket and take me home. And if you don't give me my ticket and take me home, I'll find a way to get one. But I'm not staying here. But no, because see, they're giving us status quo. They're giving us status quo. So since they're giving us status quo, they about to give Larry and Bethany in the room arguing. Then after that, they're going to give us Bethany sneaking into Brooke's room, trying to talk to Brooke like she did before. But I need to see a change in these two characters. I need to see a change in Larry, and I need to see a change in Brooke. I need to see Shara tell Larry, don't call me. Unless you calling me about my child, we ain't got nothing to talk about. Unless you calling me about my niece, we don't have nothing to talk about. When he come to me and apologize, well, you can say your apology. I don't want to hear it. I ain't trying to hear your little lame apology. You can keep it. That's the kind of time I need Shar to be on. Tamara. I need Tamara to be on the kind of time to tell him, you don't have to worry about me ever coming to your house again. As long as you're married to that woman. And then I need Pernell to hear about it, and I need Pernell to come and check him, because he should have been told the woman he wanted a divorce. Should have not even tell her. He should have filed his divorce papers. That's what it should have been. Michael Boss, you know what? After tonight, I would not want him back. Yeah, I think it's time for everybody to turn their back on Larry. I think it's time for Larry to call Shar and not answer his call. I think it's time for Brooke to say, I'm 18, I ain't got to listen to you, bye. I think it's time for Destiny to say, Uncle Larry, You brought me down here and you did make my life a little better, but I'm ready to go home. I'm not staying here. I'm not staying in this house with her. I need Jaden to hear about it. I need Jaden to hear about it. And I need Jaden to be like, yeah, we're not bringing our baby over there. And she can't come over here to see him. I need it to hurt. I need him to hurt. I need him to hurt. Notice I'm not talking about Bethany now. I need Larry to hurt. The party was to appease Bethany. That's what it really was about. The girl already had a party. Shar said herself Larry had came over there last night. There really was no need to have a party for her over there at that house. They did this party to appease Bethany. Yep. This will be the time to tell everything. Everything needs to come out. Yes, Chris Sims. Quiet hurts and speaks volumes. I would respect Shar more if she kissed her babies and stepped. Exactly. I think this is it. I think it's deliberate that we haven't seen Jaden and Kaylee on the skit since they moved to Atlanta. We haven't seen them interacting with them much at all, really. I could see that, Apostle Clark. Plus, Shar don't need him. I need him to lose. I need Larry to experience some karma. Because if this celebration was really about Brooke, he would have shut Bethany down. When Bethany started talking crazy to his sister, it should have never got to the point where Shar should have had to say anything at all. Larry should have said something to Bethany. Instead, he was standing back there looking back and forth, back and forth. And what he should have done was told Bethany to shut her damn mouth. I agree, Lynn Byerly. I agree. She does need to tell her that. This is the reason why we didn't tell you why we didn't tell you we went to Puerto Rico. This is why. And quit giving us all these other skits from these other folks we don't care nothing about. That's it. Who said that? He was scared to confront. Yes, Melissa. He was scared to confront Bethany and kicked everyone else out instead. If you don't live here, get out. Do you know how deep down in your soul you have to reach to somebody to get the hell out of your house? Well, Bethany ain't going nowhere, Chris Sims, so he not gonna feel no darkness from her. But she don't go nowhere because she's scared to be by herself. Where's Pernell when we need him? Probably somewhere on the road taking a load somewhere. So what I'm going to do, so I'm going to get off. And then I'm going to, yeah, I'm going to get off. And wait for the next skit to drop. I'm going to take my equipment upstairs. And if I'm not asleep when the next skit drop, I am going to do a reaction. She didn't invite the new. I'm gonna tell you why she didn't invite the new burgers. She didn't want to and didn't invite the new burgers because she knew what she was getting ready to do, and she didn't want her daddy to check her. Good night, Michael Boston. Yes, Lydia, he messed up, and then I messed up with his storyline. How was she gonna tell him, TT? They weren't gonna listen to her. You seem to forget something. Brooke said some time ago they don't listen to her. Do you think they were gonna listen to her then? Tamara even tried to point out this. I'm trying to celebrate Brooke, but Bethany didn't care. All Shar cared about was being able to poke the bear. Let's be honest. She just wanted to poke the bear. When all Shar really had to do was tell Larry, see, Larry, this is why I didn't want her there. And I don't think just us on the front porch feels like this. I think everybody feels like this, that of Witness's storyline. Everybody that is not talking about something, oh, he treated Bethany wrong. I ain't talking about them people. I'm talking about the people here. But I will say, I'm going to say it again. Shar should not have been over there at that house. But I guarantee you, whether Shar was there or not, Bethany still was going to cut the fool. It was A. Williams. It was progressing, and then it went all the way back. He probably don't care he losing viewers because he's hitting 1 million views a day. 1 billion. So no, she was not poking until she started. But what I'm saying is Shar could, instead of Shar going back and forth with Bethany, all Shar had to do was lean to there and say, you see, this is why I didn't want her there. I agree. Okay, Brooke probably wanted Shar there, and that is Brooke's house. So, but if I were Destiny, I wouldn't stay. There's no reason for me to stay here. If this way you finna be with her, you can send me on back home to my mama. Do y'all remember how people left the Anthony and Amber storyline when they played in our face about Kai's birth certificate? And we were breaking down that raggedy birth certificate they put up to make us think that this is we don't play like that. She did. She waited outside because Larry didn't know she was out there. So she waited till Larry wasn't paying attention. She eased outside so she could stand out there so she could start them folks. That's exactly what she did. And he should know her better than that. He should have made her bring her butt back in the house and leave them people alone. So anyway, I'm going to lay down. I think I'm going to go lay down. Lay down, lay down, lay down, lay down. I will see y'all in the morning. You may see another reaction from me tonight if they post another video. He hasn't yet. No, they haven't gone back to Anthony and Amber. They may peek in, but they haven't fully gone back. They have not re-embraced that storyline fully. Bethany ain't going nowhere. Anyway, y'all have a wonderful evening. Y'all have a wonderful evening, and we will do this again tomorrow. Peace and hair grease, y'all. Peace and hair grease. That's what I'm about to go do. Tell Beverly to get out of my head, because that's exactly what I'm about to go do. All right, y'all. Bye.